Hey, gorgeous souls. Give me just a second, because I want to set this up. Okay. For those of you who know, this is Monster on a Pyre. I want to share it real fast to my group. And I'm also going to video it for TikTok. Have it on comments, right? Yeah. And so I'm going to get out of the Facebook here so that I can share it on TikTok as well. Make a video for them. Let me get that all prepared, and then I'm going to explain everything. As you notice, it's just me. It's not Kelly. There's a reason for that. Kelly from Dawning Fox, she's had a situation. It's not like a major emergency. I mean, like major emergency. She just had something come up, and she's not able to be with us tonight. So I'm going to be doing all of the Monster of the Pyre tonight. But with that being said, I want to adjust it because, like I said, I'm going to put it also on TikTok. I'm going to start videoing that as well. As soon as I can get this phone to act right. Why? That is... All right, let me set this one here so I can do that. Alrighty. Okay, so this is Monster on a Pyre, which I normally do, like I said, with Dawning Fox. I'm gonna burn a little bit of an incense first before I do this. It's more or less a ritual and a spell that we put out for the collective. And for those of you who are used to following it, Dawning Fox is not here tonight. She's had a situation, which is Kelly, she's fine, but she's just not able to take part tonight. And for those of you on TikTok, I'm also doing it on StreamYard, so I'm going back and forth on the video. I'm going to turn this camera more towards what I'm getting ready to do here. Let me turn this camera down a little bit more because I have two spells that I'm getting ready to do. One is for the collective and one is for a paid client, more or less. And so we're not going to discuss on hers that much, but let me turn your camera. Try to make it so you can see. Hers is right here, which you can't really see that well, but this is the collective one. And I've done for the Monster on a Pyre because it's a holiday. We're coming up on the holiday season, and this is the full moon as we are approaching the actual rest of Yule and the holiday. I'm making sure that the energy is all cleansed and clear here, and we're doing it from my altar, so you're getting a lot of my additional guides help in this energy. But I'm going to keep this incense burning and putting it over here. And the way that I have set these up, there goes the lighting of that one, and here goes the lighting of this one, is they are like a 3-layer, the way that I've done it. I've had these candles soaking overnight in essential oils as well as the herbs that you see. And I have set them to be as they are coming down the energy. I'm going to move this one right here. This is the one that's for the client. And then this is the one that's for the collective. And you can't really see the oil, obviously, but you can see some of the herbs on it. And that one for the client's a little bit different. But as you come down here, you're going to see something you may not be used to seeing. Like on this one, you'll see it with this one over here. You'll see it with sugar at the bottom. And on this one, let me make sure that you can see it. You'll see sugar at the bottom, honey at the bottom, additional herbs, and a crystal. I'm going to put it back over here. Try to bring this one in a little bit better for you all to see. so that you can watch them burn down. The reason for this is we're calling it Monster on a Pyre simply because what we're doing is the top half was set originally to help with removing any of the things that could be in our path that isn't serving us, that could possibly bring us harm. It's help us see the rot, help us see what is not good, see what doesn't serve us, what is the lies and the denials, so that we can come into rebirth as it works its way down. Now, the reason for the sugar at the bottom is as it burns all the way into the sugar and into the honey and the herbs I have down here, it's got also essential oils in the sugar as well for high vibrations, to bring in the sweet, to us as we come into the rebirth, to bring in the prosperity as we come into the rebirth, to bring us the rebirth with a nice, happy, healthy, sweet life. So you're seeing that these are burning their way down, and I'm going to allow them to burn however long they do. So I doubt that I'll do the video the entire time. But like I said, they are layered, so they are helping to remove the energies and then shift into rebirthing and give us more power, bring us more sweet, more high vibrational energy as they burn their way down. And you can see the flames are very strong. They're sturdy. We had a little bit of popping on the collective candle right in the beginning, as well as I am writing on the candles. You can't see it, especially on the one for the collective because it's white. But I did write for the collective in it. And on the one that's for the client, I have written that person's name in it plus some other information. And what you want to do as you were watching these burn is look at the flame and imagine that anything that's not serving you, anything that's causing a block, anything that's causing problems, you want to put it into that flame and allow it to lift off with the soot along with the smoke, and let it disappear as it comes straight down. It's going to be coming into rebirth and bringing you into prosperity and sugar and good, sweet life, helping us to create that as we are going through this change. I always direct the monsters on a pyre with the simple fact of we are directing them towards what is going on with the astrological energies. And tonight, I think it's at 11:30 tonight, is when the moon actually hits its apex. And this is a full moon in Gemini. So in a form, it's a full moon in Jekyll and Hyde, which is on a universal scale, talking about our communication with ourselves and the outer world. We also have it in the fact of we are speaking of it from Venus and Mercury are traveling over the galactic center. So this is our 9th house. As it enters into our 10th house, it's coming from our soul energy, our galactic energy, the sensitivity of that galactic energy, as well as our communication with our higher selves. And then it's going into setting the new platforms as it enters Capricorn and grounding and what we're bringing into our 3-dimensional world. So this is a very powerful time. Seeing little sparks let off here as it starts to shift and come into the energies. Like I said, they've been in the oil for, overnight, soaking, TikTok, though, this is where I'm going to cut you loose. Everybody else is still with us. I'm going to try to adjust my little thing here. I'm having trouble trying to bring it in closer. Sorry. Because it's not necessarily meant for me to be in this picture, but for you guys to see what is happening. And I may not burn it the whole entire way. I mean, I'll burn it. I may not make the video with it being burned the entire way. But you can see they're nice, strong. We didn't have to cast a circle. We didn't have to throw in, you know, the limericks, so to speak, because it's all put into the spell. It's already been written into the spell to work through its combination on its way down. We're just going to let them burn and send that energy into the collective to make the changes we need to bring us into the life in our individual lives. You know, the most powerful that we can, to upgrade our energies, get rid of what's not serving us, and lift us into a brand new beginning. So as we finish this year and come into a new one, we're in a higher vibration, a better understanding. We're redirecting our paths. And many of you can see I have my crystals over here. So you have my bunch of guys there too that are helping give in the energy too. Bringing forth a lot of this power to you. Sending it to the collective in general. Normally, if you watch, usually you see me do a voodoo doll that I burn. And I burn, he's stuffed, the voodoo doll is normally stuffed for, you know, exterior and interior energies. But I have to do this one in the house. We're getting into the winter, and it's too cold for me to be sitting outside and actually burning the voodoo doll. He takes up way too much smoke and will set off my fire alarm. So we're having to do them by candle magic. And I'm sure Kelly is still going to send out an energy for the collective. That's Dawning Fox. But like I said, for those of you tuning in or whatever, she had a situation that took place. She sends her love, but she could not be here to do it with us tonight. So they're taking their time burning, which is a good thing. You don't want them to burn so fast. You want them to take their time and do what they're supposed to do and take however long they need to. Like I said, I'm not going to make the video for the entire time, but I'm going to let them burn for a while so that you can see how powerful they are. And again, if you're watching the video, you're using this at your energy from, because this one's for the collective. See, as my energy comes in, it changes it. Allow you to put all of your energy into that flame. All of what doesn't serve you. And allow it to burn away. Allow it to turn into the soot and the smoke that is coming out, and to sift away from your life and what you don't need. And allow your flame, your inner soul fire, to keep burning as far down as it can until it gets to the sweet life. Like I said, I have malachite here and both of these. They're in sugar. I have a couple different essential oils. I'm not going to really go into what they are, but some essential oils are in the sugar, as well as some honey, which is on the candles themselves. So it helps to integrate that sweet and that honey stick to you as it shifts. Because I don't want it to just burn away to where the flame is done, the candle work is done. No, I want to make sure that I'm bringing all of it in for you as much as possible. And that's why I've added it for at the end. Let's just sweeten the pot a little bit. bring us good luck, prosperity, good health. We've been going through a lot for the last 2 years. We're learning to really start to be authentic and the depths of what authentic means, because we came into this with an idea of knowing what that meant, but we were still so far from really understanding our soul truths, and we're still learning how to get to the depths of our soul work, which is just getting us deeper, more raw, more real, more into our healing. Those flames are nice and strong and powerful. They're not waving. They're sturdy. This is a very good thing. Just know that it's burning away and bringing us a brighter tomorrow. I want to see all of you succeed and find yourself in better places. Let's see if I can lower it a little bit, because I have it on. It's just the thing I have holding it. Won't let me get much closer. But it's showing you it dripping and the herbs melting in, bringing that rebirth right on down and into the sweet pot. Because we all want our life to have that sweet pot, don't we? We've been talking about, Kelly and I, from Dawning Fox, been talking a lot to you guys about preparing for the winter. That there's going to be a lot of energy coming through, a lot of major changes coming through. This is just helping to make sure we're getting on the right path. We're seeing everything we have to do what is best for our soul journey and how that works in our three-dimensional life. So we can bring that 4D, 5D, 6D back into the 3D. We can create it into reality. But there's no burning of Bob this time. Bob is what we always call the voodoo doll. And like I said, it is just getting too cold outside for me to be burning the voodoo doll. It's too much smoke to be in the house. So we're back to candle magic. But focus on the flame burning away everything that's not serving you. So it sanctifies it and removes it and leaves you only with what you need. Only with the rebirth. Only with the power of the rebirth as it works its way to the sweet pot. It helps you cut your cords, if you'll let it. It I feel a lot of my guides in here with us right now. So I thank them, and that I hope it helps serve you. It's still going nice and strong. The flame is very powerful. Still working its way right down to the sweet spot. Again, these candles have been soaked in oils for over 24 hours, as well as in the herbs. So they're definitely pulling in much, much power. Much light is coming into this room in general. Again, working their way down to that sugar, the oils, the incense that's in the sugar, and the crystals. Sanctifying our energies and bringing us rebirth for the sweet spots. All that's happy, healthy, rebirth, prosperity, abundance, good things in general. The craft can be done in many different ways, but the most important part is the energy you put into it and the feeling that you put into it, the belief. We have to remember to believe. That's one of the biggest parts. You can do a spell, but if you don't really believe in it, then you're just wasting your time. It's taken quite a while to burn. It's not burning quickly, but that's a good sign. Whoa. That's a good sign. But they're going to be burning for a while. Oh, my thingy's about to drop. My thingy's about to drop. They're going to be burning for a while, so I will take pictures and I will post them back to this video so that you can see I did not put them out. I let them burn out throughout the night. And like I said, I want to see you guys all succeed. So let everything that doesn't serve you burn away. Let the light of the full moon show you what's rot and what is ready to harvest, to redirect you in the ways that's best for you, as well as, quite simply, move you into the sweet spots. I love you guys. One last time, so you can see them burn. Bye-bye.